Okay, I have an original card effect to share with you today. It's based on the assumption that the number 7 is a lucky number and the number 13 is an unlucky number. Okay, so as you can see here, I have cards of various values, suits, and colors on the table. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and gather these up. Now I'm speaking to you as the performer. If you look on the left-hand side of the screen, I've bracketed off steps 2, 3, and 4 and indicated that these are optional. So you can do these or not do these. It won't help or hurt. It won't change the outcome. Okay? But I think it's a good idea to do some of this just to strengthen the effect. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to perform a Charlier shuffle. And if you haven't seen this before, I'll add a link in the description below that teaches you how to perform this shuffle. Then we're going to perform one Klondike shuffle. Okay, so a Klondike shuffle. Okay, very good. Now from here we can perform a whole bunch of shuffles if you would like. So for example, we can deal out into two piles with random stacking decided by the spectator. Maybe they want right on left. Okay, now we can do one of those or 50 of those. You truly can. Okay, so maybe we'll do another one. You want right on left again? Okay. We can also deal out into 4 piles if you would like. Once again, you don't have to. With random stacking from left to right or right to left, or you can even do leapfrog stacking if you've seen that before. This is where, like from left to right, leapfrog stacking would be where this one leaps over its neighbor, lands there. This one leaps over its neighbor, lands there, random stack here. Okay, so you can do as many of those as you like. So you can just do ordinary stacking from left to right, no leapfrog, or stacking from right to left, no leapfrog, or do leapfrog in either direction. Some more mixing that you could do, if you want to, is an even or odd up jog with random stacking of these two halves decided by the spectator. Maybe they want right on left, okay? So you can do one of those or 50 of those, once again, as many as you like. We can even do a Pharaoh shuffle, which isn't too hard to do when you have just 8 cards. This is where you break the packet exactly in half and then you just perfectly interlace the cards. Okay, and we can do as many of those as you like. Okay, now something that we're going to do that's new to my channel in this particular setting is I'm going to allow you to perform any number of odd size coats. Okay, so what does that mean? This is where we deal an odd number of cards to the table and then drop the rest on top. Okay, so ordinarily we don't do that. Okay, I don't think you can find a single video on my channel or on many channels that would actually do that given the particular packet structure we have here. Okay, so this is a recent discovery that you can perform this additional mixing. And one way to justify it is really all of the mixing that we've done involves even numbers. So for example, I dealt out into 2 piles, random stacking, 4 piles, random stacking. Those are even numbers. You can do an even or odd up jog. Those involve even or odd numbers separately, right? Pharaoh shuffle, you break in half, and so forth. Okay, so what I need you to do is just give me any odd number whatsoever. Now, keep it reasonable. Don't give me 1,321 or something. It'll just take too long. Okay, so you want, and you can do 1 as well. 1's an odd number. So what would you like? 3? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Drop the rest on top. Now what? 7? Okay, 1, 2, 6, 7. Okay, now what? Just 1. Okay, 1. There you go. 5. Okay, that's in the range. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 15. Okay, well, I only have 8 cards here, but I said you could deal out any odd number, so we'll go ahead and do it. You said 15, right? Odd number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, any other odd numbers? 3 again. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Now what? 21? Are you kidding me? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, are you satisfied that you've mixed the cards sufficiently with all of the free choices that you've made along the way? You are. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're simply going to deal out the cards into 2 piles. Okay, it's kind of a reasonable thing to do. Now, I'm going to let you essentially use your intuition or just freely make a choice here. You can have either packet as yours. And once you make that choice, the universe will be communicating to you whether you are a lucky or unlucky person. Okay, so which of these 2 would you like? You want the left one? Okay, so we'll move this one off. So you want this one, huh? Okay, so let's just take a look at the cards here. So you got an ace, a 2, they add up to a 3, a 3, that add up to 6, another ace, add up to 7. Oh boy, okay. We now know that you are indeed a lucky person. Now, if you had chosen the other packet, what would have happened? Well, this would have happened. 2 plus 1, ace is 1. 3 plus 7 is 10, plus 3 is 13. So at the very end, you kind of had a 50-50 chance. And the universe pushed you in the direction of choosing the packet that would indeed confirm that you are a lucky person when it comes to life's choices and life's events. Wow, you are a very fortunate soul. Okay. Well, I essentially have everything written up on the left, okay? So I don't know if I need to really explain much more than this. Okay, so the very first packet I have right here, technically a 2 cycle, okay? Now you might just want to make note of the fact that in each cycle I have identical values except for the second position. I have an ace here and I have a 7, and that's for a very important reason. Okay. In fact, that's how we will in the end get sums of either 7 or 13 for these. But if you view this as a 2 cycle, which it can be viewed that way, you can Charlier shuffle it or randomly cut it as many times as you like. From there, since it is a 2 cycle, for those who are familiar with my channel, you know that you can convert a 2 cycle to a mirrored packet by way of a Klondike shuffle, which is what we did right here. Now, once you have a mirrored packet, you have the stay stack principle behind you, okay, which allows you to mix the cards in many, many different ways and not undermine the mirrored structure of that packet. And then on top of that, this is what's new, number 5, you can perform as many odd size coats or coatings as you like. Now, coat stands for count, out, and transfer. Okay, so that's an acronym. And you can perform any of those. In fact, odd numbers over the packet size, as you saw, work just fine. And then once you've done that to the satisfaction of the spectator, you can go ahead and just deal out the cards into 2 piles, left, right, and have the spectator freely choose either one of theirs. And depending on what they choose, it will confirm for all the world whether they are lucky or unlucky in the choices that they make in life. Okay, so anyway, that's the effect. There's a couple of new elements here I thought I would share with you. So I encourage you to take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.